because we just want to get on here and get off of here. We are here to give y'all some good content and get the fuck off. We got 6 people on the live. Let's just go ahead and get some more. Go ahead and hit that like button. So I'm going to go ahead and today I'm going to be doing readings on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I am going to also be doing readings on John and Adventure Gray. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a reading on Todd Tucker and Kandi Burruss. I want to know how it is that Kandi and Todd, feel about Nene Leakes. First, I want to know what it is that Kandi feels about Nene Leakes. Hey, Kandi, how you doing? How you doing, priestess? Okay. Go to www.blackspectrumnetwork.com to purchase a private psychic reading from one of us. And go to blackspectrumnetwork.com/classes to get a private psychic reading from one of us. Now, I became a fan of Todd and Kandi over time. I felt that Kandi was quite boring on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but at the time I was like 20 years old when I was first watching it, and I didn't have I wasn't, peacemaking characters didn't appeal to me, and then also I didn't understand why Kandi was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't think that I really appreciated wealth and wealth building the way that I really needed to when I watched it back then. But shit, I'm here for the Real Housewives. I like Kandi Burruss now. I like Kandi when she was about to fight Cynthia's sister Mallory, and she was like, "You put your hands on me, I will drag you in this bitch." So first we're gonna see how. Before we get into the juicy, let's see what does Todd think about Nene Leakes. What does Todd Tucker think about Nene Leakes? I want to know what do y'all think about Todd Tucker. Todd Tucker is about the same size as Tory Lanez. They're both 5'2" or 3 or something like that. Todd and Kandi are really short. I've never seen them in person. They would never have even remembered me in person because I am nobody. So what the hell does Todd think about Nene Leakes? Do y'all like Nene Leakes? Because I like Nene Leakes. I'm actually sad that she's not on the show. And do y'all think that Nene Leakes got fired, or do y'all think that she was pushed out? What do y'all think? Do y'all think it's an act of discrimination? And make sure that y'all hit those skull emojis. Send me those skull emojis. Where are my skull emojis? And where are the people in the white candle magic class? People in the white candle magic class, show up for your coven. Hit that white candle magic emoji. Hit that white candle emoji. Okay. So Todd. Okay, so we have Todd. Todd likes. Okay, so this is Greg Leaks. Todd likes Greg. Todd likes Greg. He's cool with Greg. He's like, okay, Nene's straight, but he really likes Greg, and he keeps Greg. And Todd's perpetually thinking about Greg. I think that he's thinking about Greg's health a lot. So I'm going to pull clarifying cards down here. He's always praying for Greg. I get that Todd actually believes in the power of prayer, and he cares about Nene because he cares about Greg, and he wants for Nene to stop betraying Greg. I feel that Greg has shared stories I feel that Greg has shared stories about him stepping out on Nene. I feel that he has been open with Todd. I feel that Todd considers Greg to be one of his friends. And it's interesting that just in this first part of the spread, I'm not really saying too much about, Nene Leakes coming up. But I do feel like with the 7 of Hearts here, he doesn't think that Nene can be trusted. He feels that she will stab people in the back. Okay. He also thinks that she's a financial opportunist. That's another thing that I'm saying here. He thinks that shit. But anyway, he thinks that sorry. He thinks that she's a financial opportunist in the sense that he's like she has milked his death or milked his storyline because the Queen of Diamonds is here. He's like, I feel like she's milked his storyline for some money. The other thing is that he feels like she works well with the women in terms of creating drama, creating conflict. but at the same time, he wishes that this is three of spades is the card of infidelity. So he wishes that she would be exposed for some type of infidelity amongst the women. He feels that she hasn't been a team player by that information not being put out there. At the same time, I feel like he's almost like if Nene were to come for me or she has something to say to me, I would expose her or I would have something to say about things about her off camera. And I feel like he's trying to avoid speaking poorly about her. He feels that she doesn't accept responsibility for the things that she does. He understands why it is that she has a lot of popularity. He feels that she's a very ambitious business person. At the same time, he feels that he can have the most fun with her when she's doing business with him. Um, and I don't know how or to what capacity they've done business together, but I guess he's worked with Nene when Kandi has had to work with Nene. He feels that she's a hard worker. He feels that she's a worker bee. He feels that she's gotten what she's deserved financially, but he also feels that she's profited a lot from trying to be tit for tat. Okay, so now we're going to be looking into how it is that Kandi Burruss feels about Nene Leakes. I want you all to go to www.blackfictionnetwork.com and purchase one of our classes. I have an invisibility oil class, okay? I have an invisibility oil class. I'm going to be teaching you all how to render yourself invisible. All right, how to make an invisibility potion. You all want to go to blackfictionnetwork.com/classes. We also had our free candle magic class that we taught, and we are now mentoring those students for free. All right, so if you all wanted free mentorship, you missed out on the opportunity. Go to blackfictionnetwork.com/classes. We also have mentorship that is available. All right, we are now looking into Kandi and Nene. If you had to choose between Kandi and Nene, who would you choose? If you had to choose between Kandi and Nene, who would you choose? If it's between Kandi and Nene, who you got? Kandi or Nene? All right, so we're gonna be looking here at the reading. So the reading, sorry, I was trying to get something out. Sorry there. So the reading is speaking about damn, this is a lot of sixes here. All right, so I mean, very obvious stuff. Kandi is not surprised at Nene's success. She feels like Todd, that she's a lot of fun. She also feels that Nene needs to be more responsible in her friendships with how she goes about treating people. And she also feels that she needs to be more careful how she goes about treating people in public. Um, she feels that she considers Nene to be kind of like family to her. She feels that they have a stable relationship, but at the same time, Kandi has wanted to pursue business ventures with Nene, and she's like, she feels that there's some friction between them that makes it difficult to do that because she feels that Nene is too aggressive. Look at all these damn aces. We have another ace of space here. They pretty much have very similar feelings. Okay, so she feels that Nene is lacks self awareness, and that because she lacks self awareness, it makes her extremely combative on the job. She also feels that Nene has a difficult time getting along with male producers or her male coworkers. Six of spades, six of diamonds, definitely not good here. So she feels that Nene is now spiritually blocked. She's like, I feel like Nene's time has run out. I feel like Kandi would say this. She would say, I feel like Nene's behavior, was good for her at a certain point, but she was supposed to evolve and she kept doing the same stuff. And now she got paid exactly what she's worth. They weren't willing to pay her more than what, she was worth and what because she could contribute. um, she feels that Nene's a very stable worker, so she's like, I know that she's gonna secure some opportunities. I know that she's gonna be able to find work, but She also feels that Nene doesn't really see the bigger picture, in terms of trying to maintain like wholesome business relationships. And I know I left these two cards down here, so I'm going to give y'all more of the reading again. So we're gonna be figuring out like what else Nene, what else Kandi thinks about Nene. Um, Kandi has a what you get is what you get from me is what you see. Like she's like, I'm gonna joke with you, but and I'll play with you, but I'll do it if we're gonna make some money. But at the same time, she's like, you could definitely present yourself. She feels that Nene doesn't show up as her best self outside of work. She also feels that Nene's behavior is erratic, and I think that sometimes Kandi is. And this five of space is interesting because I feel like she's attributing Nene's changes in behavior to her age. Um, she also questions Nene's ability to maintain her wealth because she feels that Nene is going to spend too much money on trips, and trying to travel. So she's like, she doesn't feel like Nene has real stability. She's like, you take all these trips, but you should have houses everywhere you take a trip. Um, she also doesn't feel like Nene's a good friend, but she also feels like that's what makes for good television. But at the same time, she's like, sometimes she feels that Nene's just two dimensional, like animated, too cartoonish, and trying to do it in order to emotionally abuse other people. So that is the reading. For that, I hope you all enjoyed it. We are going to now turn things over to the lovely Priestess Peach Blossom.
So fuel my fire, take me higher, I'll be your liar too. Cause when we're here, there's nothing better than the skyline view.